All right, it is September 18th, early as usual. I know I kind of dropped off the face of the planet for a long time, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. So we'll get some of the obvious important stuff out of the way. I did gain quite a bit of weight back over the last year. Still not anywhere near the weight I was at originally, but enough to where I'm starting to feel it again. Problem sleeping, problem with my knees. So we'll get to that in another video. So to answer the question, am I gonna keep doing YouTube or not? Just gonna do it as I feel I can. Pretty busy, very busy. So I'll kind of go back and do a timeline of what's happened last year. So kind of this all started when my uncle passed away. It's been over a year now, and it was just kind of rough. Just something stopped clicking in my head, right? And it wasn't just that, it was a lot of other things that it's really hard to explain. So that happened, we came back home, pretty uneventful summer. And then this year we've been working on, so we bought a new house, which is exciting. It's not a luxury home by any means, it's just I would say middle, medium income, how do I say? I'm a medium to low income person, even if I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah, doesn't make any sense. So, other exciting news, we have a new dog, which I will show you. He's kind of a weird dog. He's a miniature schnauzer, and he's a total spaz, like the spazziest dog you've ever seen. You'll go up to him and touch him with your foot, and he flops on his back, so you'll scratch his belly. He's kind of a weirdo. Other things. Oh, so I'm still in school, which is great. It's crazy how much time it takes when you're an adult to do school, but it's going pretty well. I made the dean's list, so it's an online school. I'm not sure if that's that big of an accomplishment, but I did make the dean's list. I'm on a steady pace to be finished with my bachelor's the end fall to winter next year. But I don't think I'm gonna stop there. I think it depends, but if it goes well, then I'll continue on to do my master's. So we'll see what happens there. My oldest started high school this year. That's a wake-up call. I'm getting old is what that is. Oh, it's crazy. All right, so what am I gonna do about my weight, right? That's what you want to know. That's what I want to know. So for the last week, I've been on this for a week now. I've started my OMAD again. Please hold the questioning about the calories and the process. Phase 1 is to get into the routine for me. So right now, all I'm focusing on is eating 1 time a day. And that time frame is between roughly 4 to 7 in those hours. But once I don't have that entire time to eat. I have that entire time to start to eat. So if I start eating at 4, I will not eat past 5. If I start eating at 6, I will not eat past 7. Kind of how it works. So there's a 1 hour time frame in which I can eat. For me, that is just a simple way that I can limit the amount of gorging I did. Because if I had a 3-hour window where I could eat the whole time, especially to start, I would eat right at the beginning, gorge, probably wait a couple hours, and then gorge again. With the 1 hour time frame, that's more difficult for me. And I've done really well for the most part. I did screw up Sunday morning and had breakfast, but so there might have to be one exception where Sunday mornings I have breakfast with my kids. That's just what I do. Yeah. But for the other part, it really has went well. I'm excited. I'm going to give it probably 2-3 more weeks before I really start modifying my diet. Yeah, and probably the biggest reason I gained a lot of weight back was pop. Man, it's crazy, but I was back to drinking 4 to 6 liters a day easy. So for the last week, I've been completely off pop, cold turkey. I've been drinking water with like Western Family 0 calorie. Just don't go there with the 0 calorie comments. The lemonade drops. So I don't like water. I don't know what to say. I don't like it. It's a tasteless, odorless nothing that is better when it's infused with carbonation, some dyes, and a lot of caramel sugar and other yummy stuff. So Dr. Pepper. So Dr. Pepper is dead to me, but that's the way it is. So the 0 calorie waters have been helping. I've been a pretty miserable bastard this last week, everywhere. Work, home. Although at home they probably would tell you I'm that way normally, but it's been pretty bad this last week. I'm finally getting over some of the migraine stuff that comes along with the detox of the caffeine and the sugar. I would definitely say the caffeine has been rough. I've had to a couple times take migraine Excedrin, which is loaded with caffeine, so it's kind of counterproductive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I know some people probably feel like I just abandoned them in their journeys. I want you to know that even though I haven't been vocal, I've still been there. I've been watching a lot of you guys, and some of you have done amazing things, and some of you have struggled just like I have. So, you know, I kind of feel like I fell off the wagon and then the horse kicked me down a canyon. So that's kind of where I'm coming back from. So if you're in that same position, don't give up. Keep trying. If I'm not here to support you, there's a lot of other people that are. So don't hesitate to ask for help. And if you don't get it the first time, don't give up. Keep asking. So, all right, guys, I'm already into this way longer than I wanted to be. Next couple weeks, I'm gonna be working on my new office, and once I get that up and running, I'm hoping to do more YouTube videos. So we'll see what happens. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head into work. So, like always, if you need help, you just gotta ask somebody. Ask somebody.